Right. You know what I mean? And I think that's just more than just football. I mean, you look at any, you know, entertainer, any type of big public figure, you see it's so rare that you see, you know, the black power couple. You know what I mean? I remember when The Best Man Part 2 came out, and everybody was crying how great it was, and then the same people that was praising the movie was slandering the entire cast except Morris Chestnut for having a white wife or a white fiance.
Morris Chestnut had a white fiance on there?
No, I'm talking about. In real life. Excuse me. Everybody. Omar Epps is gay, I think, but everyone else has like a white wife or has been.
Morris Chestnut got a white girl?
No, everyone else but.
Everyone.
Morris Chestnut is with a black woman.
The face of
the Black Enterprise man.
Yeah, white woman.
The black man.
Yeah. You know, so everybody except for him has a white woman, and it's like we fell in love with Omar as Brown Sugar and shit, and then you be like, damn man, I can't believe you wanna get the cold, and you with a white woman. You know what I'm saying? But I also think it's the power of media, dog, because the power of media controls how people portray black women.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for an ignorant motherfucker who really doesn't know, who never had experience.
You're looking at one side.
Yeah,
right. That's exactly right. That's ignorance. He's speaking out of a state of ignorance.
But that's why it comes down to the core of this podcast, because that's why the importance of strong black relationships within our community are strong, so that kids younger can see that and be like, all right, that's not rare. This is the norm. This is normalized. Like, but when you look at, I mean, think about all the movies that ever did great. It's always about black oppression. There's never been, you name me one movie where they celebrated like black marriage, black love. You know what I'm saying? That did great. Very few. So it's a power of that shit, and he probably is just a victim of it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta look at it at both sides. But
still fuck you though. But
yeah, still fuck you. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hold it down for our
black women.
For our black women,
queens,
for our black women.
We opened up this podcast talking about how black women are more successful than black men.
Yeah, we always big up our black women.
If it wasn't for the music crew and the football crew and the basketball crew, black men would be far behind black women. Like, very far, son.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? They don't. People like him are the only reason that it fluctuates the goddamn scale. And he starts saying shit like that. That really hurt me. You know what I'm saying? That really hurt me a lot to hear that shit.
Well,
it's one thing to say you want to be with a white woman because you ain't never had a white woman. You just, you know, you young, you got the money. They going after the money. Be honest.
Right. Keep it 100.
If you was broke, these white bitches wouldn't be fucking with you. Excuse my language, but they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Not the ones you messing with now.
Right. Yeah. And that's crazy. They can't see through that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
through what?
The white, the groupie love. Obviously, she's there. You ain't never had a white woman this bad ever in your life. And all of a sudden.
But like I said, it is also what they see. They see all these niggas that got white women as their wives that are, you know, they even have kids with niggas like, all right, that's the move. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about her going in my pockets. You know what I'm saying? Trying to break up with me or get a prenup. Niggas in the NFL, like, I gotta follow code. NFL code, not real nigga code. I gotta follow, you know what I'm saying? They got a whole fucking TV show about basketball and football wives. You know what I'm saying? That are, I ain't gonna say extorting because they, you know, they have relationships, but you know what I'm saying? The shit that they gotta go through. And if you ever watch that show, I don't watch it, but I've seen the show. Whenever they cut to one of the niggas, one of the basketball dudes on football, they always got this face. They used to be like, like, damn, I hate this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I hate this black woman. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So they be seeing that, you know what I mean? And they be like,
I don't want that drama in my life.
Yeah, I don't want that drama in my life. All right, so, well, 2 out of 3 niggas in Set the Bar podcast has officially seen the movie Get Out. And I'm not gonna lie, Roy, you have to see this movie because you have to see it because one, Jordan Peele became the first African American director to reach $100 million in the box office.
History. We just
with like a $6 million budget.
Right. It was a $6 million made $100 million.
And And not only did he do that, but he set a standard on the creativity of movies. How he set the bar on how niggas need to come at this movie game. Instead of recreating bullshit movies, next thing you know, Titanic gonna come out in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But what he did was he took a creative idea about fucking interracial relationships and turned that shit into a horror movie. But it's also still
has a message.
It has a message, and it brings awareness to, you know what I'm saying, racial injustice. You feel me? So I think that we talk about this shit. We talked about selective racism. All of this shit is in the movie, and it's so many. You gotta watch Get Out like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Because that joint has so many hidden jewels in it. I'm gonna grab that shit.
I couldn't even like get the words.
Yeah, that shit has hidden jewels, and it's entertaining. It's a fucking horror. It's a thriller.
Okay, first of all, I hate horror.
You hate everything. You don't.
Second of all, I'm not going to watch the movie.
Why wouldn't you watch this movie?
This is why this movie, this message is just not for me.
You don't even know the message.
I don't.
You haven't seen the movie. Why not? Why not?
Because I don't like horror movies. 1, 2, I don't.
It's not even a horror movie.
I like Jordan Peele. I think he's very talented, and I'm happy for him. I really am.
Yeah.
But I'm just not about to watch this movie.
Oh, because he's biracial and he can't tell the story of a true brother?
No, that's not why.
Yes, it is.
What is it?
Because that was your same argument with Colin Kaepernick.
No, my argument with Colin Kaepernick was that he
He's always fine.
doesn't have a strong core value of beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Like it fluctuates. Colin Kaepernick is here one day, he's there the next. But Jordan Peele, first of all, I'm just not turned on by horror movies.
It's not a horror
It's
movie.
not a true
thriller.
I'm not turned on by thrillers either.
What is this guy like? Someone tell me.
I didn't like the previews. I wasn't turned on by
the commercials. Nah.
None of that.
That's what sucked everyone in.
What I took from it was, see, when you're enslaved, when we were slaves, you didn't slave us physically, you enslaved us mentally, and that's exactly what that couple was trying to do to help black people in town, I guess.
That's part of it.
So I don't need to relive that. I don't need to see a subliminal message of mentally slaving someone. We live that shit every day.
Right.
So that message wasn't for me. I'm not saying people don't watch the movie. I'm saying I don't want to watch the movie.
I would encourage white people to see
Right.
this
I would love for white people to see this movie. I would. I listen to Bill Burr's podcast. He listened to it.
When I was at the movie, right, I went to go see the movie. The shit was packed as fuck, right?
Was it white people in there?
Listen.
Was they not uncomfortable?
You know how I feel about white people. You know I feel a certain way about white people. When I say it was one white couple in the movie, and who did God decide to sit them next to? Me. And no, yes he did, because and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. So it's certain parts of the movie where you kind of want to clap. You like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So a couple black people clap, and then who gonna clap at the last minute, just to show that, you know what I'm saying, I'm down with the cause.
I care.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was like, come on, man.
You see what both of y'all doing?
I said, come on,
now?
man.
You see what both of y'all doing?
What?
When they try to show support,
I don't want that.
What if that's genuine?
That's
you
not.
Don't know. How you know?
It's not.
How you not know
that's true?
You can't spell white people with genuine.
There's been times where I wanted to clap, and then I was like, nah, I ain't gonna clap, but then everybody was clapping, so I clapped.
Oh, son. Shit wasn't genuine, son.
I've done that.
Because it was so delayed. It was like everybody clapped, and then hers was like.
They probably wanted to clap, but didn't know if they should clap.
Right. They was in an awkward position.
And then I'm like, yo, I went on like a Friday or Saturday night. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers didn't come. They didn't go see the movie on a Tuesday afternoon. Where it could just be them. They was like, I'm gonna go see this movie surrounded by black people.
I
give them that.
So it could have been genuine.
Yeah,
they probably
give him that.
got the message in the movie and was like, wow.
Yeah, I give him that.
And that's what the movie's for. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's not for white. No, it's not. It's not for white people.
It's for white people.
I think we need to see it, but I think
we
white
don't
people
need to see it. Y'all, you know what's for black people?
You know I do agree with Roy, because that interracial dating isn't a huge thing on our radar as black people. We really don't give a fuck. But
doesn't matter.
But it's not about the dating though. It's
about
that
wasn't the main shit.
It's about mental slavery. That's what.
But it's more and physical, mental and physical. It's white people You gotta see the fucking movie because it's about how white people look. I said on the end of one of our past podcasts, I said if only white people love black people as much as they love black culture. Yeah. And that is like that movie. That's the movie.
That's it. That's pretty much.
That's the movie.
So it's for white people to open up their eyes to what black people are doing.
No, they already are.
See,
and
this is what happens psychologically. This is what y'all not understanding. Okay, so when you present something to someone, right? They have this thing called preaching to the choir. If I'm constantly preaching to the people that's behind me, already got my back, and not trying to bring in new people to fight for the cause, then we're not going anywhere because we're only as strong as what we have.
Well, we're gonna go see it because a lot of people are gonna see it to support a black director and shit like that.
Yeah,
so
like this
majority is gonna be black. It's no way to say, hey,
y'all know what black people need to see?
What's that?
Sankofa.
You know, need to see Birth of the Nation. See it.
I'm not gonna see it.
Alright, now,
I bet y'all seen 12 Years a Slave.
I haven't seen that either.
But I bet you seen
Roots.
I bet you seen Precious.
Nope. Haven't seen Precious. Nope.
Tyler Perry's.
I bet you seen Monsters Ball.
Nope.
I bet you seen. Alright, fuck that shit. Alright, let me ask y'all niggas about this, because I don't know if y'all heard about this shit. Andre Iguodala.
I saw the part with Halle Berry titties.
Got fined for $10,000 for a racial remark that he made Friday night against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So he was asked by a reporter. He was asked if he knew if he would be playing or sitting out Saturday's game with Steph and Clay, and this nigga said, "Nope, no clue. I do what Master say."
He threw a couple niggas in there too.
And he threw a couple niggas in there.
Y'all want them niggas, here go nigga. That's what he said. So they fined him $10K.
Yo, Andre Iguodala